Hi, I'm Paula. I created the Dust Be Gone mask about 28 years ago. I took up wood turning as a hobby and quickly found out through sanding and cutting that the wood dust gave me really terrible sinus infections. The masks that were then available didn't breathe, didn't fit my face shape, and definitely were not washable and reusable. Fortunately for me, my college roommate's family manufactured a type of filter material that was used in industry for many years, and I asked them to send me some material, and they were kind enough to do so. I made a mask, and actually I made 6 masks, and shortly thereafter took a class at Aeromont and asked the fellows that were in the class with me if they would test the mask and tell me what they thought of it. And after 2 weeks, they wouldn't give the mask back. They said, you need to start making these for wood turners. So that's kind of how the business started. Didn't intend it to become a business, but it has. And over the years, we've learned lots of things from our customers, some tips and tricks, and I'll be sharing those with you in a few minutes. But right now, the green mask is extra large, maroon mask is large, blue mask is medium. Medium fits most women and fellows with smaller structure. Most of the men wear the large, and the extra large are the guys you do not want to get mad at you. When the mask comes, and this is a really critical part if you are a woodworker or you're working in a dusty environment, you always want the pleats facing down. If the pleats are facing up, all of the debris that you're working in is going to settle in them. So, critical point. Dusty environments, pleats facing down. If it's not a dusty environment, it's not that critical a deal. So now that that's been said, I'm going to eliminate 20 or 30 phone calls that I get every year because the pleats are facing up. The first mask that I made, very careful with, already figured out that the pleats needed to face down. Put it all together, looked at it, the pleats were facing up. Took it all apart, very carefully, sewed it back together again. The pleats were facing up. In looking at it, I made a very critical realization. And here it is. Your mask is going to come to you in a plastic bag, reclosable, resealable. Keep the mask in it if you don't have it on your neck. You pull the mask out. Oh my God, the pleats are going the wrong way. Thus my 20 to 30 phone calls every year. So all you have to do is turn the mask inside out. The pleats are now facing down. Took me tearing the mask apart twice to make this realization. So I'm passing it along to you ahead of time. Your mask hasn't been sewn wrong. We just packed it wrong. So again, turn it inside out. The pleats will be going in the right direction. Once you get the mask in your hands, we have an elastic strap on top, hook and loop closure on the bottom. Critical point, hook and loop. If you don't keep this hooked when it is not on your face, when you're washing it, I promise you it's going to hang in the material. When you pull it out, it's going to break the filaments. Since the mask is known to last 20 years of it hanging in there, it's going to create all these little crawly things and it's going to drive you nuts. So make sure that it is attached at all times if it's not on your face. Pull the mask out of the bag. There is a hidden nose wire. Shape the nose wire, put the strap over the top, usually about halfway down. your first tendency is going to be to pull this top strap very tightly. You don't need to. It needs no tension. I have no tension on it, and it's sitting very nicely on my face. That's going to be the hard part for you to get used to. Sticky side the hook and loop, wrap it around the back, lay the other on top. Very simple, easy to wear. If you have a beard or a really full face, pull the strap up on top, again, very loose. I have no tension on the elastic at all. Doesn't need to be there. That to me is one of the most critical parts of the mask. The other masks leave rings around your face. You guys all know what I'm talking about. All right, you want to take the mask off. You have two options. If you're not working in a dusty environment, just pull the strap over your head. If you're in a dusty environment, everything is going to settle here when you wear it this way. No dust, this way is fine. If it's dusty, reach behind, pull it down, hook the hook and loop, hook the hook and loop. When you're ready to put it back on, pull it up, straps behind, good to go. Next point, gonna eliminate some more phone calls. Oh, my glasses fog. The mask is doing its job. If you exhale, you can feel the air pass through. The little hidden nose wire is what creates your seal. If your glasses sit, as mine do, no fog. If you put the glasses and they're out in front of the material, let me see if I can exhale and get into fog. Yeah, there we go. So, what's the easy fix? 2 pieces of tape right here. That will eliminate the fogging. Problem number 2 solved. With the COVID, we now have masks that are being worn and washed multiple times. They're telling you that if you're wearing the mask out, wash it when you get back to your home. So we've found that you can take the mask, fold it, take a teaspoon of bleach in a quart of water, whatever your favorite liquid soap is, stick it in, put the lid on, shake, 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 shake. Let it sit for 5-10 minutes. Pull it out and wash it. We don't believe the bleach is going to be an issue. The materials are all man-made materials, but only time will tell. I wash my mask every couple of days when I'm turning with bleach, and it's fine. Average life expectancy for the mask is 20 years. That's if you're wearing it every day. I always tell people, old farts like me, go ahead and put it in your will because it's going to outlive you. So just as a little sidebar, going to last a long time. Again, keep the hook and loop hooked. If you don't, I promise you it's going to drive you nuts.